White House release, published Monday, June 30, 2025. Fact sheet. President Donald J. Trump provides for the revocation of Syria sanctions. Today, President Donald J. Trump signed an executive order ending the Syria sanctions program. This action aims to support Syria's path to stability and peace. The order lifts sanctions on Syria but keeps sanctions on Bashar al-Assad, his associates, human rights abusers, drug traffickers, those linked to chemical weapons, ISIS, and Iranian proxies. The Secretary of State is directed to review suspending sanctions under the Caesar Act, if certain criteria are met. The order allows for relaxed export controls and waives some foreign assistance restrictions for Syria. The Secretary of State will also review the designation of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and Ahmed al-Sharaa as terrorists, and Syria's status as a state sponsor of terrorism. The order calls for exploring sanctions relief at the United Nations to help stabilize Syria. President Trump remains committed to a stable and unified Syria. The administration will continue to protect U.S. interests and monitor progress on key priorities, including normalizing ties with Israel, addressing foreign terrorists, deporting Palestinian terrorists, preventing ISIS resurgence, and managing ISIS detention centers. Sanctions were originally imposed in response to the Assad regime's actions and support for terrorism. The White House notes recent positive changes in Syria after the fall of the Assad regime. Removing sanctions is intended to help Syria rebuild and fight terrorism without empowering harmful actors. A unified Syria that rejects extremism is seen as vital for Middle East security and prosperity. This policy supports U.S. goals for peace and stability while holding wrongdoers accountable. President Trump is fulfilling his promise to give Syria a chance to rebuild by lifting sanctions and ensuring accountability. On May 13, he announced this intention, stating that now is Syria's time to shine. The Treasury Department has issued a general license to allow transactions with the interim Syrian government and its institutions. The State Department has issued a 180-day waiver of Caesar Act sanctions. President Trump is taking bold action to end the Syria sanctions program. He encourages other nations to support meaningful steps toward peace and stability. President Trump hopes Syria's new government will succeed in keeping peace and believes there is great potential for cooperation to stop radicalism, improve relations, and secure peace in the Middle East. Thanks for listening. The full source material for this summary is in the description below.